Hi, in this video I want to give a brief overview of the format and the procedures of our Algebra 2 class with Family First EDU. So what I have here is the text of what I will send in an email. So I'm not going to go over all the details that you see here. You can either read it from the email or you can just pause the video here. My primary purpose for this video is to explain to you how what you're going to be doing with the LMS, the learning management software, online. Okay, so again, you could pause this and read these things. I do want to say something briefly about notebook under resources. Make sure your student is keeping a notebook. Some of the things that it should have in it is notes. They should be taking notes to one degree or another when they're watching the instructional videos for the new lessons. Remember, notes serves a couple of purposes. One, it slows down what you're hearing. It helps you to pay attention to what's being said because you've purposed to capture the important thoughts. And then it slows down the process by, if you're pausing the video to write down key ideas and so forth. So encourage your students to take notes for record purposes, for learning purposes. Again, this isn't the place to talk about the value of all the different advantages of taking notes. But also remember, in math, the saying goes that a picture's worth 1,000 words, and in math, those examples that the teacher gives, those are like pictures. And so when you write down the examples and make personal notes, it's something you can go back to for quick reference when you're doing the assignment or doing the practice test. Remember, the practice test, you have two chances. You can submit your practice test. That's your first step in evaluating how much you've learned throughout a given chapter. You'll be submitting your practice test online. You'll be finding the practice test online. You'll print it up, and then you will be submitting your answers online on the LMS. And so remember, you have an opportunity to submit your answers. I will check them, grade them, and then you'll be able to see your results. And then you have the opportunity to go back and look at your answers, see which ones you may have missed, and go back to the book, go back to the videos, go to other resources for help, maybe me, Khan Academy, so forth. Remediate yourself, resubmit the practice test, and hopefully we find that you've mastered everything. If not, once you've submitted that second practice test, I will send you the solutions to it, and you'll have one more chance to master all the concepts in a given chapter before you demonstrate what you've mastered on the actual test. So there's two practice test opportunities. Again, this is just that second step after doing your assignments in the learning process. So practice test and test will be acquired and submitted on the LMS. Okay, so let's go to the LMS and take a look at what you'll see. Let's start with the calendar. The calendar is where you'll find the pace of, you'll see the assignment. That tells you where you'll also need to go on the videos to get the instruction. Right now, what you see on the calendar is stuff that you learned in pre-algebra and algebra, but eventually the lessons will be new. Okay, right now it's just review. So last Tuesday you should have done assignment 1-1. Let me open that up. Let's see here. Hold on. Let me pause this for a second. So with assignment 1-1, you see that the assignment is 1 through 93. EOO stands for every other odd. Now in brackets, I've put the actual number of problems that you are doing. That is because you see that 93 and it might give you an anxiety attack. So you're not doing 93 problems, you're actually doing 24. And then again, once a student finishes the assignment, they should go to the solutions guide and evaluate, grade themselves and evaluate themselves. If they miss some, go back to the notes, go back to the video, and go to Khan Academy. You can attempt to see if I'm available for help and so forth. Get the help that you need on the concepts that you're struggling with. And then from there, once you've gotten the help that you need from anything you may be struggling with, you're going to evaluate yourself with a grade for a given assignment. Okay. Once you've done that, you're going to enter in your grade for me to enter yourself. So let's just say operations with real numbers. Okay, it says prepare answer. All right. So if you feel like you understood 100% of the assignment, you can put 10, because your grade's going to be out of 10, or you could even type in 100% if you'd like, and then save, and then I will enter your grade. So the nice thing about this, at the end of the year, we're going to have a bunch of grades recorded, grades for assignments, grade for practice tests, and grades for assessments, and it's a good record to have for your portfolio. All right. Also notice, let's just go here. Well, Chapter 1 practice test. Here's the file for you to open and print your practice test and then do it. And then I haven't posted it yet, but then you'll have a place to submit your practice test as well. Okay, so one of the main things I wanted to point out is that you are going to be submitting your own assignment grades, okay, based on your self-evaluation. What percentage of the assignment do you feel like you understand once you've graded your assignment and then gone back over it using the solutions guide and so forth? What percentage of that do you feel like you know? And based on that percentage, I'll be evaluating whether or not I need to contact you or your parent as far as getting some extra help. Okay, so that hopefully is enough. You find enough on this video to know how to feel comfortable with this course, the procedures that you'll be doing, and so forth. If not, give me a call, give me an email, wait till you see me, and let's clear up anything that you don't understand. Okay, thank you for taking your time to watch this video, and again, hopefully it will help you in this cycle of learning that we've set up.